Hello.
Good morning.
Right. Hello and welcome to another YamYam retro gaming stream. Hopefully you can help me. It's going to be a bit loud here today. This is live today from Revival Winter Zzapped 2018. This is the first Revival mini event in a couple of years, and obviously we host this as Revival Retro Events, and there's quite a bit going on here for anybody who's not been to a Revival event before. This is our pre-Christmas kind of social where we bring a little dose of everything that makes Revival Retro events great. People come along, they play some games, they do some shopping, they do some competitions, and we just have a bit of a pre-Christmas piss-up and a bit of a laugh. So, going into the first room here, we've got our console setups in here. You can see in here we've got a good mix of the popular and of the obscure. So, we've got traders at the corner over there. There's a little social spot here where everyone was getting leathered yesterday. The reason I'm filming this today and not yesterday when it was busy is because I literally didn't have enough room to swing a cat. So I'm filming today so at least you can actually see something that's going on. And there's a plug from Mr. Michael Ware.
Had to be done.
4 baggers in space, and we'll be going in there shortly to show you what's going on with the Spectrum Next. So you can see here what we've got going on. We've got the Virtual Boy, which doesn't get a lot of love, but we've got out on there the homebrew port of Street Fighter, which was made for the system, which is kind of cool for people to be able to play because you can't often do that. We've had to retire the Apple Pippin because it just wasn't playing nicely with us, so that's been taken out. We've got the Super Famicom there playing something, and you can tell it belongs to Spencer because of that on the front. Over in the corner here we've got an FM Towns Marty Model 2. More obscure system here. Obviously I've covered this on a recent stream, talking about all the various games that are available for that. We've got Mr. Meddings over here in the corner, trading with his usual wares. You can see he's got the pop figures going on, we've got some memorabilia, but for all of you collectors, this is the kind of stuff you want to see. We've got Spectrum, we've got Commodore probably, we've probably got Amstrad, Amiga, we've got the Mega CD, we've got SNES, we've got N64, we've got Mega Drive, we've got GameCube, we've got a bit of import stuff going on there. Oh, you've got the PS2 Taiko Drum Master. I was meaning to get that, and I can't find a PS2 Taiko drum. Sorry about that, Elric, that's the way it goes. We've got here Duncan Hawking from our team. How's it going, dude? You alright?
Looking busy.
Yeah, you're looking busy. Hey, you've been playing plenty, man. And he was on the pop last night, so he's got a little bit of red eye going on today. Down here we've got the NEC PCFX, not something you see every day. The Sega Saturn running Burning Rangers, which is not a common game, and not allowed to touch because that belongs to Aaron. So even the staff buy stuff here. We've got the lovely Jen playing the not so lovely. What are you playing?
Link Up.
Link Up. Oh, I didn't know you could link that up on PlayStation. So you learn something new every day. I mean, you can tell which one's Az's PlayStation. And is that one, that's soft modded, isn't it, that?
That's modded as well, yeah.
You can tell by the, I thought it was, I turned it on this morning with a red light, I was like, what's going on there? So we've got the region modded PlayStation in with that one. And we've got the Link setup going on.
I'm kicking Jenny's ass.
Is that true, Jen? And over here we've got Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube. In the corner we've got the Super Graphics running with the Super SD System 3. So people are able to play all the CD games and the few Super Graphics titles that are available. Over in the corner here we've got a 2-player kind of compact arcade with the Pandora's box inside. We've got R-Type and a few games running there on the PS3. Just to give a little bit of dose of modern versus old, we've got the SNES Mini and the NES Mini paired up there with Mr. Slater having a crack at Final Fight 2, I believe. 3 you got on there. Not played this one through, I'll be honest. 2 I've played through, not 3. And is that Kirby's Adventure there? Yeah, superb games. So, moving round, see what else we've got. We've got the good old N64, always a popular multiplayer system. We've got the import Mega Drive there. Sorry, Gareth. we've got the snares, and of course we've got these loaded up with the EverDrive, so there's plenty to choose from. We've got virtual on going on over there on the Dreamcast. And then of course we've got a bit of Vectrex stuff over there. Not sure what the flashcards in for those really, but there we go. Over in the corner here we've got Nerdgasm selling their various bits and bobs. Flying solo today yourself. And we've got some cool little items on here which I've been eyeing up, so I'm sending the missus in a bit to grab some stuff. I really want that Game Boy, that Thermos flask there, it's cool. And yeah, moving through. I'll just push Garen out the way. How's it going, mate? Then we've got Sore Thumb here, event favourite there, we can see. Say hello.
Another one.
Yeah, and there's the other one. Hello. Oh, I've been all shy, look. Lee, of course, was at MCM yesterday, so we're flying solo there today. Over here we've got Get Gaming, one of the local boys, and they've got a massive selection of stuff out. Oh, hi Jason, glad to see you're alright, mate. I heard about this morning, sorry to hear about that. And of course we've got tons and tons of games here for sale. Picked up a few bits myself and I'll be back later for something. Moving through, we've got our mini arcade. We've got Mr. Hadlington, giving time Violet and crack. I'm going to throw him off his game now.
Yeah, you will.
Mr. Mike Lees, giving him a Sega boy here on the Nintendo arcade machine. Well, I'll tell you what, that's the best way to play Mario Brothers, definitely. We've got Gold Axe going on. Oh, Super Pango on the screen there at the moment. Of course, our custom Fix It Phoenix cabinet there. I've forgotten to bring Ralph, who's usually sat on top. We've got one of our custom builds there. We've got the Barrelcade. With Pac-Man on at the moment, which is what Donkey Kong's on. My personal favourite there, you can see my name's all over the scoreboards, unfortunately. My Mortal Kombat 2, which desperately needs a bit of a screen touch-up. We've got a bit of Neo Geo Love in the corner here, with a 161-in-1 cart on. We've got Hyper Street Fighter 2, which we over a thrashing yesterday. Event favourite, Turtles 4-player, with the Harders and company in residence. It's compulsory to play this machine and complete it in 4-player at some point in your life. And mine, of course, has been signed just down there by voice of Donatello, Mr. Nick Berg, just on your hand there. We've got Norfolk Miniatures here, doing these awesome little jarred and bottle miniature characters. Got them before Christmas. Super.
Making them up while I'm here as well. And,
do all kinds of custom crafts and stuff. We've got some Pokemon stuff. Oh,
still got
superb.
time to make up before Christmas.
There you go. And then coming into the other room here is where a lot of the action's happening. We've got a little bit of rhythm gaming going on here with, oh my god, why is the name suddenly escaping me? That's really bad, that is. Project Diva, that's it. We've got the Xbox there loaded up with Coinox, I think, playing some of the retro systems. We've got the BBC. We've got the MSX lined up there. Mr. Nick Brown, show favourite local boy from Vintage Gamer, with a massive selection of stuffs for sale. By the way, they don't just have a shop locally. If there's anything you see here you do like, that you maybe catch your eye if you play this video back, give them a shout, and if there's anything you see you can order directly from them at the shop. And Nick will always do you a deal, don't you, mate? We've got Spencer here in his favourite place at the steering wheel, giving out them to a lashing. Brilliant game. And he's brought along his own PC today with Daytona 2 for a change, which everyone's been given a paste in as well. Moving round, we've got Mr. Paul Sidman Esso giving my arcade game, the official game of RRE, and making you lose. Giving Revival Survival a bit of a pasting on the arcade. Next to that, which I'll be talking about shortly, we have the latest version of the Spectrum Next board of Revival Survival, which everyone's been given 23 places as well. And I'll come back to that shortly and show you how they stack up directly against each other. We have here Mr. Kev Brady. How's it going, fella?
Nice, pretty good, pretty good.
And he's been going through some of the demos and things that's been running on the Spectrum Next. You can see some serious hardcore shit going on here with the nets. We've got bare boards, we've got naked boards, we've got clone boards, we've got development tools, we've got laptops all over the shop. And earlier we had some kind of fried resistor, kind of capacitor, smelling the place out. I'm not quite sure where that came from. But we sorted that one out early. But just check that out. And that is all running on the real deal. I'll talk to you a bit more about that very shortly once I finish my tour. Some YouTubers out there might recognise some of the faces here. And of course the legend, the man, the legend, Mr. Woody Woodward. We've got the custom Commodore 64 going on there with the SD2IEC making loading for events simplified. We've got the rather obscure Atari Falcon there running Beats of Rage. Rather cool port on there. We've got the Commodore 16. We've got a good old DOS PC running Doom, answering the question. Oh, how long have we got Doom up at the moment? Oh, Alien Trilogy we've got up at the moment. Down here we have the Atari ST and its arch rival next door. Playing a bit of Worms, the best Worms as well. Mr. Benny Williams giving Attic Attack a bit of a pasting, I can see.
I'm trying to.
No,
Not going so well.
tricky to do. I still love the picture on that screen.
Yeah, it's very crisp, isn't it?
And up the corner there we've got the CD32, which is being flaky but still working. Over in the corner here, Lucas Wilkins, of course, selling some Fusion Retro books. Say hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
He's losing his voice, some of you will be glad to hear.
Oh, you sound really yam-yam-yam.
He's got, oh yeah, well, you know, it is YamYam Gaming we're on. And Mr. David Pleasance was here yesterday selling his history of Commodore books.
He's drinking his hot chocolate at the moment.
Oh, is that where he is?
No, I don't know. He's in a hotel room. He's old now.
So,
70 this year. Next year.
he's getting on alright, man. He's getting on alright. And yeah, I'll be picking one of those up myself shortly. We've got Loz the Viking on stage, just randomly browsing and playing a bit of arcade gaming on the big screen. Yeah, definitely, John. Attic Attack. I tell you what, the picture on this little screen as well, I'm really impressed with.
I'm getting there now.
Clarity of that is superb. So I think they're gearing up to do a little bit of a tournament shortly. There we go. So they're giving it a bit of a testing through its paces. This obviously the best way to play arcade games in 120-inch screen. And then over here we've got some more of the Spectrum Next stuff. We've got baggers playing baggers in space. Now a lot of you are curious to see exactly what's been going on with the Spectrum Next development. Well, we've got a bit of a mini developers conference going on over here. They've been exchanging tips and hard coding through the night. And we've now got a very close to completion version of Baggers in Space going on here, which everyone's been giving a thrashing this weekend on his rather nifty little matching red and blue nets going on here. We've got Ian Wall testing himself to destruction on Warhawk again, I noticed, which he was giving a pasting yesterday. Of course, both of these games are going to be fully complete soon and out for everybody to enjoy. So, how close are we on Baggers in Space? Baggers? How close are we to completion?
Pretty much done. I think we're just going to add an extra hidden level.
There we go, so that you hear it here first. Got some extra stuff going on at the very end. I'm sure there's been some last minute creative decisions made here today. And over here we have Mr. Mike Daly showing off Super Crate box, I believe. With this, I've got to show you, by the way, this awesome little joystick that he was showing off yesterday, which made everyone think they've got gigantism. It should look very familiar, but it's like a miniature version. Pretty cool. And I was giving this game a bit of a test out yesterday. This is a very cool little game coming along here. It's the subtle little mechanics that will impress you a lot with this. Of course, we've got here Monkey McGee, which I've yet to do a video review of now, but seeing as how we've got Mr. Paul Hesso here, maybe you care to give us a little bit of a demonstration of the game?
Yes, I can do.
So here we go, this is Monkey McGee. With the, obviously you can't appreciate the sound in a loud room like this, but I can tell you the music is absolutely fantastic, done a top job on it.
Thank you.
And the titular character himself there, making his way through the first few screens. Collecting up his banana. Oh, you've got the animating, I've actually got the animating sprites on this one for the keys and the bananas.
Yeah.
The version I've got, it's only got the static collectibles.
Yeah, this is the latest update to it.
Yes, we moved on a fair bit in the last couple of weeks. Progress coming along with this pretty fast. Looking very nice. Some nice graphics been done on there. And I know you guys have been hard at work at this for a long time, so we're hoping pretty soon we'll see this close to completion. Yes. We're going to have a total of what, 80 rooms is it all together, I think?
No, 100 plus.
100 plus now? I originally heard there's going to be 80 plus rooms. And I think there's about 20 or so ready at the moment, 25.
20, on this demo is 22.
22 on this one ready, so yeah. But once the mechanics are done, level design, everything will all come a bit later on, so it's going on very well, and of course being displayed quite nicely on these big screens. So yeah, a lot going on here, and these guys have been giving us a bit of insight into all of these this weekend. Obviously along here, sorry Kev, thank you very much. We've got Kev's own demo running here. Oh, I'll fade into black. This is full screen, full motion. How many frames per second?
It's 12.5.
12.5 frames per second, super smooth, full screen video utilising the border space. And this is using on proper Next hardware. This isn't done using emulators or the PC, this is the real deal. And you can see just how amazing this looks. Certainly opens up some possibilities in regards to game creation. Even with a limited palette, the quality of the video on this far exceeds what you would have seen on early CD systems and things like that. Just fantastic looking. You might just about be able to hear the sound as well, that full PCM audio from the speakers just there. So we're seeing a lot of this going on today, but I'm probably going to have to end shortly because they're about to start a tournament up on stage. I might record a little bit of that if anybody's about to play anyway. But yeah, a lot going on here. I'd like to have a bit more of an extended chat with these guys live on camera with you, but it's kind of loud to do that. Everyone will lose their voice if we do it. But so much going on with the Next, and everybody this weekend has got to see this in person.
Ice World, this is the Ice World now.
Ice World, that's right, yeah. There you go, you've heard it here. Ice World for the Spectrum Next from Kev Brady. He's been showing off some brilliant stuff this weekend. I mean, you can see from the calibre of games going on here, things are really moving along fast with this system. A lot of people hating on the fact the system's still not here, but it won't be far off, I'm sure. And of course, over here, Mr. Hadlington giving the arcade version of Rival Survival a blast. And we now have a functioning stage 1 on the Next version. I'll be covering this in an upcoming video. There's still some work to be done, but we now have moving, firing and destroyable enemies on this game. So I'll be covering this in a future video anyway. Oh, sorry, there's the tunnels.
That's the plug for the Ice World game.
I'm sure pretty soon we'll be able to maybe get a demo from Kev, and I'll cover it on the YamYam streams to definite.
Cheers for that, Grave.
No problem at all.
Brilliant.
So I think we'll go and check out a little bit what's going on stage. I collect. Just squeeze past you guys, sorry. Thank you very much. And Chris, can I just push past you, mate? Thank you.
Ian has one balloon away from the line now. It's getting very dangerous. Oh dear.
Got a little bit of a staff versus tournament regular competition going on here.
Ian is. Oh, and Ian's out. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You don't get a second round.
No.
Ian's out. You suck. Duncan goes through. Ian. Martin and Sam up to the stage.
That's the Michael Ware there. Oh, Martin's coming through. No problem, John, no problem at all. We'll just see if we can catch the next round and we'll see if Martin Harder can kick whose ass? Spencer, are you up? Oh, there we go. Staff versus regular, yet again. Who will win? Just going to say now that I did beat Spencer at Puzzle Fighter in the final yesterday, so he's got to redeem himself on this one.
Here we go. Identical board so far. See a change.
I've never played this game in my life, I'll be honest. Oh, close that line. Close that line. Oh!
It's not so much that he lost to Spencer, more that he beat himself.
Well done, Spence. Well done. And over here you can see the developers just training each other's games at the same time. As they're giving great box of blast. And no, you're not going to escape. I'm sorry. I saw you ducking several times. I've got to tell you all, by this is Jim's daughter, by the way. And check the quality of these. Seriously, talent definitely runs in the family there.
103 to beat. He's on 12.
I've got to be honest, I was shite at this yesterday. Jim was pretty shit hot, actually. Oh! Developers sharing their friendly chat and a bit of friendly competition, I think, there. So, anyway, I'll get out of here where it's a little bit loud. Sunday always traditionally the quieter day here. Yesterday was chaos, which is why I didn't film. Much quieter today and only a short day going on. But that is Revival Mini, so you know, everyone's had a good time, everyone's had a good drink, everyone's had a good game, everyone's bought some stuff, and we will be back in June next year, 15th and 16th of June. We're back. I'll be doing the official announcements very soon for the full event, and yeah, we will be hopefully returning to Bescott Stadium.
I'm really sorry.
For the main revival 2019, and I'll give some more information on that soon. Oh, and Mr. David Pleasant's just arriving there. Say hi, Dave. Oh, thanks very much. Say bye.
Come and visit us.
Come and visit us.
Sell you some beer.